Angels. We are live here from outside of Chicago. It is a beautiful 0 degrees Fahrenheit about, but it feels kind of like sunny, a little snow still. It kind of feels like being up in the mountains in Norway. And we're going up there next time for the next retreat, our winter retreat up in the mountains, up in this small little cabin. So we're kind of starting to tap into that energy of the retreat, renewal retreat. So it's literally coming together both as a retreat and a renewal, both in the mountains and in Oslo. So we gonna have people tapping in to that which fits them, which is gonna be exciting. So I just love sitting outside in the sun and just kind of basking in the sun, even if it's kind of cold. But as long as the sun is out, then all is well. But yeah, it is kind of exciting now that we've kind of brought the flame inside the sanctuary. I was talking about the threefold flame. We did it outside, and then we did the inside the basement in the dark, and now we kind of lifted it up into the sanctuary room, and it kind of just magically connected. Magically, that's kind of when something doesn't seem like it's going to connect, and then suddenly it magically connects. Just boom. It's like you turn the switch, but there's nothing happening, and then suddenly it happens. And every time it's almost like glorious to experience the magic of light entering. And that's literally what we're kind of doing here now. We're kind of magically kind of bringing this light. The light of the world has come back in. And, people, up till now, a lot of people talks about the light. I've never been focused too much on the light, but it's a way of understanding energy. But, I would maybe say more the flame, or like energy has been more my word, but now I kind of use the word flame. It's like different ways of kind of connecting to it. A lot of people are just more mental, so then light is more their way of doing it. Hello. So light, that's why everybody's like light workers. They're talking about light. But then when we kind of like bring it, we have to kind of embody it. That's why we have brought the flame into the sanctuary. The flame is then that it's a little bit more embodied. It comes down into your heart kind of more, So from the mind, from outside, looking outside, when we talk about light, it is more visual, it's more in the mind. So then we want it down into the heart, into the flame of the heart. And then from there, we can kind of embody it more and bring it further down. It becomes the breath that breathes the body. And from there, we can kind of come into that golden being that comes out through that space, that heart, mind, body space. The golden being comes in and becomes this greater light source. And that's kind of where we can kind of shift our way of holding our body. We can shift our way of being. We can literally change our energy coherence. Hello, more people here. Beautiful to see you guys. So we can change our whole dynamic of being. That is kind of what we're talking about, the new human, the new man, the new being. We're kind of coming in a whole new way, because the whole world is kind of more open to simplify. But in the process, we're of course going to be confused, because we hear a lot of weird stuff. Everybody wants to kind of have their own philosophies, and a lot of these philosophies are still kind of grounded in your ego, because people don't necessarily, as long as you haven't shed your ego, you will kind of just half perceive what is going on. So there's an essence of truth in everyone, but how you can, like light, there's an essence of light in everyone, but then we can kind of bring that light, that flame, that energy, that divine being in more, as we kind of realize that we also kind of need guidance. We also need to shed the ego, shed that which is kind of holding us separate from everybody, holding us on our own little pedestal. So beautiful to see more people coming in. Hello, hello, hello. So I thought it was a beautiful, I haven't really been on here for like a week or so, but I felt like it is a beautiful way of kind of spreading some light and kind of reminding people to open up that heart space and to kind of let the light in, but also let then it will shift and it will start breathing in you, and it will start radiating, and it will start giving you dreams, it will start giving you guidance, and it will kind of become magic inside of you, and magic in your attraction, and magic in your relations. So that is kind of the beautiful thing with the new people coming in here, or in the sanctuary here, or in Norway, where I'm from. We have created both here outside of Chicago, but also in Norway, where I'm from. We have a sanctuary there, group there that connects every Wednesday. So we kind of have a good group there with new people coming in that kind of tunes in and just realizes the simplicity of just kind of being, the simplicity of just allowing the energy to awaken within, and start to have that faith there, to walk in that faith of life, in that ease of life, as I call it. So then we can just start to enjoy, and then we can shed our fear, we can shed our nervousness, we can shed our sadness, we can shed our anger. We can let it kind of pass through as the light comes in, as the energy comes in, as the flame starts awakening. These things suddenly fall away. They shift. Your perspective shifts as you step more into your being. So that's kind of what we're talking about here. And it's beautiful to see so many new people coming in. And yeah, if you have other people that are you feel like need to hear this, let them know, share this stuff, subscribe, and you will hit the notification, maybe. Isn't that what everybody's saying? But yeah, I'm so honored that more people are starting to come in, and it's a fun way of connecting. And there's small bits or pieces of teachings that comes through, and yeah, looking forward to talking to you guys again, and check out my sanctuary on Patreon. And yeah, I have retreats coming up, and we have more talks, so, and my new books, many books. But I hope you guys have a beautiful Sunday. I think it is Sunday, yes. And I will see you guys again soon. Ciao.